If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God.
Intro music. Asia. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Asia, BJ, and it's your boy BJ. We're back at it again like we never left. How's everyone doing? We really appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing us. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail. Asia, for real, thank you so much.
The people in front of the camera in this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you.
Diving into something new, we're checking out Ricky Gervais' monologue from the 2020 Golden Globe Awards. BJ, yep, last time I totally butchered his name, huh? You know we're from Texas, so we don't always get the pronunciation just right. But we're ready to take a closer look at his Golden Globe speech now, and y'all recommended it to us, so we're excited. Asia. Oh yeah, a ton of you mentioned we need Asia.
Here for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Pope.
Lee doesn't hold back in this Golden Globe speech. I'm ready for this. BJ. Oh, 100%. He wastes no time. First, he talks about how the Hollywood foreign press doesn't even know what Twitter is, so he's able to get away with some of this crazy stuff. He kicks things off with a bang, letting everyone know he's here to have some fun at their expense. Asia. For sure, he has no filter. He goes straight into making fun of the fancy Hollywood crowd, and even drops a hilarious joke about Felicity Huffman, but with a twist. It's all about her.
Name was that I dead named her. Now, I'd never heard that term, before a day after the Golden Globes, and that was saying her old name, and even acknowledging that she used to be
so embarrassing for her. BJ. Yeah, that's gotta sting. And then he really goes for it, making a joke about how some of the biggest stars in the room, like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, are sitting right next to Baby Yoda, but he calls out Joe Pesci in the funniest way. He's joking around.
He won a medal. He was famous. He was on telly all the time. But, a big, famous man with a huge, I don't know, but I mean, I'm guessing he's a big, but I've learned my lesson. Now, I'd never dead name her now. Now I know it's wrong. I'd never.
Asia. Then he gets real with it, talking about how the people behind the scenes, the execs who run TV and film, are so scared of Ronan Farrow. Like, no one's safe. BJ, it's wild. He even takes a jab at the whole Me Too movement, but not in a way you might expect. He brings up some controversial documentaries and says, "Shut up, I don't care." He's poking fun at everything, including the way awards shows handle diversity. Asia. Then, Ricky.
Rules, you are what you feel. If you feel you're a woman, that makes you a woman. Cool. I'm not one of these bigots that think having all that done is science going too far. In fact, I don't think it's going far enough. Because I've always identified as a chimp, right? Well, I am a chimp. If I say I'm a chimp, I am a chimp,
Who passed away. But when he saw the list of names, he said, nah, it's not diverse enough, which is wild. BJ, he's got a point, though. Things just aren't the same anymore. Movies aren't what they used to be, no one's going to theaters, and everyone's just watching Netflix at home. He even jokes that the Golden Globes should just be a quick thank you to Netflix and call it a night. I mean, he's not wrong. Asia. And then, in classic Ricky fashion, he goes off about TV shows, talking about how a dark comedy about a guy whose wife dies and he wants to end his life is somehow more fun than this whole award show. That's saying something. BJ. Haha, it's
to the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than
Big spoiler. But don't worry, we're not going to drop that on you right now. You've got to hear it for yourself. Asia. We all know how Hollywood loves their sequels, but Ricky even jokes about a possible Sophie's Choice remake. Can you imagine?
Wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, that's like a hate crime. and it makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that.
Anyone's ready for that. BJ, oh, Ricky Gervais. He's definitely not here to play nice, and honestly, it makes for one heck of a Golden Globe moment. What do you think of his monologue? Let us know in the comments below. Asia. Okay, now we're getting into some real Ricky Gervais territory. He starts talking about how the best actors have moved to Netflix and HBO, while the Hollywood crowd is stuck doing all these fantasy movies in tight costumes. He's not holding back, is he? BJ. Oh no, not at all. He says their job isn't really about acting anymore. It's about hitting the gym and taking steroids. Then, he hits them with a joke about giving an award for Most Ripped Junkie. I mean, that's Ricky for you, no filter. Asia. Haha for sure. And the way he's roasting everyone, you can just imagine the awkwardness in the room. Some of those celebrities probably didn't know whether to laugh or just stare in shock. BJ, right? I'd be cringing if
was all vegetables, as are the members of the Hollywood foreign press.
He even points out that NBC hired him for this gig, and he's like, 5th time doing this, and I still don't care. Honestly, I don't know how he's not hiding out after roasting all these Hollywood big shots. Asia, I can't even imagine what the after-party must have been like. You know, some people were probably avoiding him after that speech. BJ, oh yeah, I'd be trying to sneak out of there if I was one of the people he roasted. But Ricky? He's cool with it. He's got that I don't care attitude. He's just here to do his job, roast a few people.
Disney, if ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your...
Imagine what the after-party must have been like. You know, some people were probably avoiding him after that speech. BJ, oh yeah, I'd be trying to sneak out of there if I was one of the people he roasted. But Ricky? He's cool with it. He's got that I don't care attitude. He's just here to do his job, roast a few people, and head back to the UK. No need to make friends. Asia, and honestly, that's why he's so good at this. He's got no boundaries. He's not afraid to take shots, and it works because you can feel the realness in his delivery. He's not holding anything back. BJ, that's the thing. He's not trying to please anyone. He's just out there having fun with it, and it makes everything he says that much more hilarious.
No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from?
Intro music. Asia. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Asia. BJ. And it's your boy BJ. We're back at it again like we never left. How's everyone doing? We really appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing.
Going that well, if I'm being totally honest. Who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful...
For real, thank you so much for your continued support of our channel. Today, we're diving into something new. We're checking out Ricky Gervais' monologue from the 2020 Golden Globe Awards. BJ, yep, last time I totally butchered his name, huh? You know we're from Texas, so we don't always get the pronunciation just right. But we're ready to take a closer look at his Golden Globe speech now, and y'all recommended it to us, so we're excited. Asia. Oh yeah, a ton of you mentioned we need Asia. Alright, let's get into it. Ricky Gervais definitely doesn't hold back in this Golden Globe speech. I'm ready for this. BJ. Oh, 100%. He wastes no time. First, he talks about how